Good morning. Welcome to day 37, 90 days of meditation and transformation. And we're going to do a simple meditation this morning. And one of the things we'll be looking at in the meditation is how the mind moves, how the ego mind, not the true mind, but the small personality function, evolutionary process, how when pleasant experiences come up, how the ego mind wants to grasp after them, identify with them, cling to them, become them. And see if you can just watch that. And then also notice that if a memory or something arises in the body that's unpleasant, watch what the ego mind does. How it wants to move away from it, like, the plague, as if even just one moment of something unpleasant is like a year of horror. So we're going to watch how that happens and see if that's true. And if it is true, why are we so concerned with it? It's like when you see it, it's like I don't know, a ping pong ball on steroids or something. It just has an interesting way of being. So find a comfortable seated position. And one of the reasons we're doing this today is because the focus this week is non-harming. So when we have a memory or when we see something that we somehow feel is unpleasant, or like we judge something that we've done as unpleasant, um, the mind wants to pull away from it and create, like the ego mind, the small mind wants to create guilt and shame. And honestly, there are just sensations and movements in the body. Guilt and shame are a function of the ego. And if that is so, can we move past our resistance to them and open up to the actual experience, the felt experience of what's going on in our life, and let that be our guide rather than our thoughts about what we're doing? Let's see how it goes. So, comfortable seated position. This is just going to be a short meditation, 15 minutes. Now, letting your body just settle into the surface below. Allowing a rise in the torso, letting the spine stack itself delicately. And the shoulders ease back over the hips, settled evenly over the points of the hip bones. Just sweep through the body, moving energy downward. Crown of the head softens. Nasal bridge and cheekbones. The upper palate. Tongue softens. Throat opening. Heart lifting. Opening in the rib cage. Making space in the belly. Feeling the roundness of the pelvic bowl. Extending through the hip sockets into the thighs, knees, through the calves and the feet. Letting the legs receive the hands. And then place your awareness on your natural breath. And let the mind just rest on the in and the out breath. Just bringing increased presence to this moment. Ease in the body and the mind. And then just relax here and notice if a pleasant sensation or thought arises. Just be curious about what the mind does in response. And if an unpleasant thought or experience or memory arises, notice, does the mind pull away from it, or can you stay with it and watch what happens. Notice what happens when your mind is curious about the thought or the feeling, sensation. Notice what happens to it. Does it stay and continue, or does it seem to evaporate? And if it does evaporate, what's left? So thank you all for continuing this journey together, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello, you. My little boy's getting very big. Would you like to say hello? I'm getting very big. I have very little interest in meditation. It's very funny. Um, so I hope that meditation was helpful. And I'd love to hear any thoughts about any insights